Hello, good morning YouTube, good morning fellow investors, fellow apes. Does look like I just sorted out the internet problem. Sorry that I'm running a little bit late today. I do like to be here and live before the market opens. I was just a couple minutes here late, so I am sorry. We did open 3 minutes ago. I did just do a long couple minutes intro to today before I found out that my internet was dying. So we might have to do that here again, but it looks like my internet's still kind of being a little shaky, but it's definitely better than it was, so hopefully we don't continue to have problems today. That would be real not great. I would be real unhappy about that. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on that. We'll just hope for the best. Right now it does look like it is getting stable. Right off the bat, it looks like we are going to have a continuation of yesterday so far. That is the way it looks. Not for sure, not confirmed yet. But yesterday, ever since we had our FOMC meeting, the entire market has been struggling. The entire market has been selling off nearly just about everything besides utilities and financials and just a couple other random stocks like Meta. But otherwise, as you can see on the left-hand side here, everything is still going down, including, unfortunately, AMC, which is now hitting a low of $4.92. Really not what you want to see, but frankly, it is more or less what I expect to see out of a Friday by this point. Max pain for AMC is $5. So it feels like it's very possible that we're just going to be trading back and forth here until that $5 mark is met at the end of the day today. GME, I'm kind of feeling is going to be the same thing. GME has been dying and showing much less strength than AMC lately. And I think I saw GME is slowly dying down towards that $20 mark as predicted by a dear, wonderful, very smart and wise friend of mine. What is going on though? Les Sojon and TZ YOLO. Really happy to see you guys both today. Really happy to see you guys both. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Good morning. I'm so sorry that I was late today, guys. I had some internet problems that I wasn't expecting to have till last minute. I was trying to take care of these random things here and there before I started, and I didn't actually, I didn't have any reason to think that my internet wasn't going to work. So, but we are back now. We are good to go. Looks like everything is working properly as intended now, so that's great. But yeah, so I really do kind of expect all of the markets to continue to sell off besides just a couple things. It did look like the Dow Jones Industrial was doing pretty solid so far today. It is going to be one of the few things that we can say is positive today. Whoa, no, I was so wrong. Look at this bar. I was so wrong. Oh god, look at this bar. Here we were. This is what I was basing what I was just saying off of, and here we are now. Big boy gap down. Majinon, thank you so much. I'm sorry that I didn't get back to you. I appreciate you reminding me. I was just trying to get my internet and stuff working. I also spent the last hour trying to dig up a funny clip for you, and I had a hard time doing it. I did find that clip though, and so I wanted to play it for you because it's funny and it's short. And I spent an hour trying to get it. So here it is. This is my response. This is my funny thing that you reminded me of in our conversation. 2 minutes. I apologize, guys. We'll get right back to the stock market.
It's really changed. Imagine that scene. Wipe my ass!
Oh, that's not it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. That wasn't it. That was the right guy, but not the right clip. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Where did it go? Man. Oh, there it is. Okay. You can see here, I took the time to clip it and then upload it unlisted to my channel just for Majino. And as you can see there in the description, definitely just for you. It's only 45 seconds actually, so it'll be quicker than that. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, you can't see. Gosh darn it. I'm working on it. Why can't you? That's weird. You should totally be able to see this right now. Hold on, just 1 more second. I apologize, everybody. I am learning to not be a terrible streamer 1 day at a time. There we go. Hopefully it's okay that I show you this page. I don't know. Here we go. Here it is. The freak.
Those days.
Bear with me 1 more moment here. I'm sorry, I don't really know what's going on with that. We're just going to go back to the original first clip, and then we'll be able to get this. It's only 45 seconds long. I'm so sorry. I've seen this through.
Baby, I'm hot. You want to know what it's like to have kids? Get a rash!
Fuck.
Okay, kids are asleep. There are those days. Bing, it should be going.
I'm so sad right now. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll just focus on the stocks until I figure this out for you. I don't understand why that last video that I put on says that it's 45 seconds, but it doesn't play at all. Oh, maybe it was because it was the preview. Okay, here we go. Last time. 45 seconds. Go.
There are those days where you've been up all night, you know, and you haven't brushed your teeth in a week. Your hair's greasy, sticking up, big zit in the middle of your forehead. You're puffed out. You look like Lon Chaney. And you're sitting there and you start to hate your friends without children because you're completely exhausted. You call your friends without children up and they go, God, I slept till noon and I'm still tired. I think I'll go to a Starbucks and get a Frappuccino. And you don't even hear them because you're chasing the kids. Put it down. No, put it down. Yeah, Frappuccino's good. No.
I'm sorry if that's a little too real for you. There you go. Dana Carvey, a wonderful comedian. All right, let's actually get serious here. Let's go take a look around the stock market now. I apologize if that hits home a little too much. I do appreciate the calling my doctor reminder, by the way. I do really need to do that still. I didn't do that yet today, so we'll just take a break here in, I don't know, like 10 minutes or so, and I'll go make that call. In the meantime, though, AMC is pushing back up from that bottom of 492. Currently at 498. I really do expect us just to trade here all day. I would love to be wrong about this, though. I do remember Lottery Stocks released a video, 2 days ago, saying that AMC is going to close at 650 at the end of Friday. So I would love to see that. That would be phenomenal news. I will not be upset with being wrong about that with that at all. Hopefully he's right. I see his Lottery Stocks being smarter than me, so I'm like, okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Triple Q's pushing back up. We do have this gap here. So I'm interested to see if the triple Qs are going to push into this gap. It might be that we're just going to get rejected and go hard to the downside, or it might be that we're going to actually push up and have a bullish day. We're about to find out here very soon. Never been this tired. God, why though? I slept yesterday like 10 hours, but I'm still tired too. I'm sorry. It's kind of true though. Triple Q going swiftly to the downside, as you would expect when you see QQQ on up. SPY is retracing, very similar to triple Q's, but again, we have this gap fill right here. It does not look good, but it also could just be the market makers just trying to fool people into thinking that they need to sell their positions. So we're going to wait and see what happens here. I am very, very, very bullish going into next week, though. I cannot stress that enough. I really loved Lottery Stocks' video yesterday. I mean, there wasn't really a lot to see, frankly. But he did post a news article in his video showing how, there is a hedge fund releasing news saying, make sure you sell your AMC before August 2nd. Today's August 2nd. It is my prediction that the only reason they would be adding a date to it and saying it that extreme is because they know that something is just about to happen and they are making a last-ditch effort to try to fool whoever they can fool. But yeah, so I hope you guys had a really, really good night. I appreciate you guys so much for coming back in today. Thank you. Hopefully we can have a good day today. I'm not really planning on moving anything. If my money gets added to my other account, I'd love to move more money into stocks. Maybe pick up something today, but maybe GME at its massive lows right now. I hope it reverses that at $20 though. I can't stress that enough. We already started reversing from 2043, but it's not looking like it has a ton of strength. So I do kind of think that we are going to keep going down here. Let's take a look at the MACDs. The 1 minute did curl up though. The 5 minute looks like it's about to curl up. Higher time frames looking pretty much the same. So we might be seeing a reversal here, but again, it's practically impossible to predict their shorting. So we'll see if they end up dumping on it. We'll see if we go up from here. It'll pop after 20. I believe you. I was a slight doubter when you asked me initially, mostly because of internal optimism. But now that I see the trend, I'm like, dude, that guy is a genius. So, Chewy is also dying very hard right now. Not great. Definitely not what you want to see. Again, though, Chewy has basically just been following AMC. So, I imagine that when AMC pops next week, Chewy will recover everything it lost. Yeah, you can see just a perfect follow on AMC. Just a little more extreme because Chewy is a lot higher. Basically, I think I'm going to change this. This is not the genre of music I selected. That might not be NCS music. Even though I feel like I could play copyrighted music right now. I'm getting the emails at the end of every day being like, "Hey, we caught you playing copyrighted music, but you're not monetized, so here's a slap on the wrist." Feels like we maybe should enjoy that while we can, but we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just keep this going for now. Maybe I'll change my mind throughout the day. Enjoy it while we can. Who knows though? I throw in some like Eminem or something, it might get a lot more serious towards me. Let's take a look at the daily for AMC, though. Pretty much as I thought would happen today, it just refuses to curl up. They are going to dump on it. There is no hope of this curling up today, unfortunately. Unless Lottery Stocks is right. If we get a mega run, like Lottery Stocks predicted, then I'm wrong. But so far, if it keeps doing this, then we got Monday or Tuesday to wait for, because that did increase in volume to the downside, unfortunately. But I don't think we're going to have anything to worry about. I think that Monday is going to be great. GME looking like it could be bullish. I think we're going to keep going up in the short term. Think that we're going to get some love out of GME. Really nothing to speak of, though, considering how far down we are. But if anybody wanted to try making a quick swing trade, you know, maybe this would be good. As long as they don't dump on it again. But I do think Surgeon's going to be right in the shorter term here. I think that we are eventually, after this bump to the upside, going to keep going back down. Gosh, we're going to have to find something to look at today. I don't want to look at AMC just trading around $5 all day. Let's go take a peek into DJT. DJT looks pretty much exactly like everything else. Down to 26.34, though. That's shocking. But frankly, with the Republicans dying in the polls, I think that this is going to keep going down. Golf. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I didn't actually talk anybody into buying golf. I wasn't trying to talk anybody into buying golf, but would feel terrible if somebody did. Is there anything up today? Yeah, we do got a couple stocks that are up. I mean, Pepsi's up. One of the few good ones. Pepsi actually looks like it does have a decent amount of strength as well. Unless they are just rolling money into this in the short term just to pull this one out too later. This one is a dividend stock though, so generally speaking, it is a little bit more reliable than some others. It does look like we are due for a dividend next month, maybe. The daily looking great for Pepsi as well. It did hit a low of 157, but currently we're trading around 178, $20 up. Need to fill that gap. Fill that gap on golf. Let's go take another peek here. I wasn't looking too close. Oh my god, look at this gap. Come on, golf. Just fill the gap, golf, so we can go higher. Just fill this really quick. Just come down here. Give it a quick fill. Oh my god, I can't believe you left a gap there, golf. How could you? How could you do this to us, golf? The betrayal. I can't believe this. This is ridiculous. How is there a gap here? Guys, we got to fill this gap before we go up. No wonder we're not going up. No wonder. Sorry, I'm going to stop. Now we need to fill it. Come on. You guys are so fun. I'm so glad that we can relate when it comes to that kind of thing. And again, I can't really rejoice in this much longer. I am going to hit the point here probably in about 2 weeks where I'm going to have to just constantly bite my tongue with the internal jokes. But yeah, you guys will know I'll be saying it inside all the time. See, guys, I told you. Look, we can't go up until we fill this gap. I gotta stop. See? As expected. GME is coming back. Wait, no, sorry. I keep looking at the daily thinking. I do kind of feel like Jimmy already looks like it is losing strength to the upside. I think that reversal is coming sooner rather than later. Getting some divergence in the 5 minute here. Taco! Del Taco. Man, what a boring stock. This is what I expect from Amy today, though. This is what I think Amy will look like outside of what we opened up with. IWM looking worse than the rest of them. I mean, we're looking worse than SPY and Triple Q, at least. Dow Jones Industrial is looking actually the best of the four, but IWM looking very, very weak right now. Again, I do predict that they are going to continue to push down IWM for about the next 2 weeks, maybe a little bit more, before they end up trying to buy in closer to September, closer to the rate cuts. Maybe next 4 weeks even. It's really going to come down to when in September is going to be that meeting and then the rate cuts. So we shall see. Gonna have to look up when data comes out around those dates, I guess. And again, with those rate cuts, though, if we do get rate cuts, IWM should shoot to the moon, and this will be an awesome trade next month if that comes true. But don't pull that trigger too early. Again, they should be pushing this to the downside, and if we get some bad data between now and then, Jerome Powell is going to be so excited to not cut those rates. Jerome Powell does not want to cut rates. It is very clear that he is very, very excited to keep rates high. So I do not trust them yet. We're going to see. Some interesting stuff with Siri lately, by the way. I was looking on Reddit. I didn't save the article that I was looking at, but a lot of speculation in the article that I read that Roaring Kitty is going to announce in August that he purchased Siri. The price action for Siri did kind of reflect that potential, but it has been getting knocked down very hard ever since we hit this high of 4120. So I changed my profile on X. I'm just kidding. I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, I did see that. I'm not really sure how to read into that. I think that maybe he was getting pushback from people who are like, don't make a joke about this kind of thing because it's my life. I don't really know. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little confused why he would remove it other than something like that. Because he still has a picture. Maybe it's more of like a serious thing from his friends. Maybe he had some like serious business from men friends that were like, hey, congrats on your transition. I didn't know. Maybe that's it. Would he care about that? I mean, he's the CEO of a company right now that needs that great public image. He doesn't want to ostracize. I would imagine that he doesn't want to ostracize a lot of people who are known to be gamers. So I don't know. You know, all I can really say about that is that whoever it is that is advocating for that community They are very, very, very pushy and very, very, very convincing. And I base that upon like the video game industry because they have pushed their way into the video game industry and taken over a lot of games despite the majority of gamers saying they don't want that. So that the GameStop transformation is done. That is interesting. I did think that we were going to get some sort of news, though. Maybe yesterday with that big announcement from the email. Obviously, you figured out what that was, but I was still hoping that there was going to be something with that. And it wasn't looking good. Apple, by the way, had their earnings yesterday. It's been kind of unsure how to tell how the market has been taking those earnings up till now. You can see that at the end of the day yesterday, they did have earnings that sold off hard, then recovered back to where it was, and then sold off, and then recovered, and then sold off. And now we are recovering again, but we still have not hit those highs from the open of yesterday. So it is possible we're just going to come up to this level and then redirect strongly, just so they can take people's money. Maybe I'm wrong, but if you look at the market, it kind of suggests that this is only going to be temporary. But Apple's a great stock, so nothing is for sure yet. Remains to be seen. CrowdStrike still getting annihilated. I almost regret not getting CrowdStrike puts. Fuck. I'm sorry about that, everybody. My internet's still continuing to be bad. I've called my company many times, hoping that they could do it, but every time I call them, they're always like, it's working as intended. We don't see any issues. So very upsetting. Hopefully we're back now, though. That was a real quick drop zone, so that's good at least. Yeah, quick pump and dump. That would be my prediction. I know that their earnings weren't that good. Their earnings were good, but it wasn't like phenomenal earnings. They did miss projections on some things like wearables. So I do agree with you that it should be temporary, but I don't want to declare that for sure. Palantir looking very similar to most of the market, looking like it wanted to try to go up a little bit, and then it's just going to get slapped down. 2406 is a nice level to buy into Palantir based on recent levels. But Palantir does like to trade a little closer to 20 historically recently, so could be a good level after a couple more drops. There was more stuff that I saw. I just can't remember right now what everything I saw over the last day was. My sleep schedule has kind of messed with me a little bit the last day. Oof. That was what we were worried about right there. Triple Q did come up, test this line, and then a rapid descent to the downside. That's freaking awesome for us in GME and AMC, though. I'm expecting the same thing from SPY then. SPY didn't even have as much strength as the Triple Qs. SPY looking worse than Triple Qs and also going to the downside. Let's go check out what Dow Jones is doing, though. Based on this, I almost think Dow Jones is going down now. Oh, right, I forgot I looked earlier and Dow Jones is so terrible now. Oh my god, that gap downwards is terrible. This is live market hours, and we were pushing up during live market hours after 9:30. Just kidding, that's totally not true. I don't know why my chart is jumping from 4 a.m. till... No, 4 p.m. to... Why did I have no pre-market on this? Well, Dow Jones looking terrible. Chipotle as well. My wonderful burritos. Come on. Come on, Chipotle. Not like this. I don't own Chipotle, but I probably will someday. Pretty bullish on Chipotle. I think that this level down here around 49 is probably pretty likely, though, based on how the market's going, and that would be a much better buy-in point then. Vail Resorts. I imagine Vail is probably historically something that doesn't do too well in the summer. Kind of curious to check into that. How was this down to $1? Oh, in 2016. Okay, wow, that's a chart went really far back. Okay, interesting. Doesn't seem like it really fluctuates too much, but yeah, we are pushing to the downside. Chewy. Gosh, Chewy had this nice push to the upside, and now we are dying. 22.28 on Chewy, intraday low of 22.17. I think we're gonna drop more. Well, let's go check GME on that note. I don't want to declare that. Jimmy is doing a good job at holding this level for now. Jimmy looking like it's losing strength though. Kind of looks like we're coming down. Sooner rather than later, that is. AMC, oh my goodness, AMC, you got it all the way up to 508, big money. Neo, one of the only stocks that seems to be, oh, just kidding. Totally not positive on the day. I always forget that it starts at 4:30. I'm always looking at this level. I remember 3 years ago when Neo was trading around $50 or $60. This is such a crazy drop for Neo. But yeah, when it comes to Siri, there's been some speculation that like Siri and like the Dog Days of Summer stuff that they were announcing was related. Apparently, it was believed that Sirius was in control of the Dog Days or something. I didn't pay too much attention to that, but I believe the Dog Days of Summer ends around, I think it was maybe August 11th? Could just be wrong about that one, but it'll be interesting to see if they do end up announcing, if Roaring Kitty ends up announcing that he does own Siri now. Just trying to spread out that attention away from GME and AMC, make it easier for it to run. That's how I take it, if that does come true. Lucid Motors has earnings on Monday. Lucid Motors has been getting smacked down hard, very hard, over the last couple days. Intraday low of $3.05, currently trading at $3.16. I do believe on Monday we are going to get good earnings though, so should be reversing next week. Gosh, what a bloody market. UVXY up to 33.38. What a good trade that would have been. The VIX hitting 21 though. My goodness. Look at that gap up. VIX gapped up from 1859 up to 2045 this morning. I believe it is. I'll check on that. I think I looked at it a long time ago, and I thought that it was, but I don't remember. So I'll go check on that. I'm 90% sure though, because when I was looking around July 4th trying to figure out what the flag meant and the microphone meant, I believe I tried looking and confirming these things. But I'll go check. So, pulling up XRT's holdings. Certainly GameStop is in more than just XRT, but I do believe that Siri is in this one. Let's double check. This is only the top 25, so if it's not on this list, it still could be here. I gotta find the big list somewhere. Maybe this different website. Can I just ask? Where is ChatGPT? Let's just ask ChatGPT. Okay, well, ChatGPT's broken. Fantastic. One more time. Let's refresh and try one more time. I'm trying to just get in the habit of using ChatGPT more since it's useful. I don't usually use it for anything like this, but... Okay, so Siri is not listed in XRT. Okay, hold on though. Is Siri in any ETFs with GameStop or AMC? It's included in several ETFs, but it's not commonly found in the same ETFs as GameStop or AMC. Sirius is included in ETFs such as IWM, BTI, ETFs holding GameStop and AMC. GameStop is included in ETFs like Van Eck, Video Gaming, and the SoFi Social. However, there's no indication that Sirius shares the same ETF as this. Okay, interesting. I thought that I was right about that. But hey, what can you do? Might just be fake anyways. I mean, there's not really been anything besides Reddit that said anything about Siri. So maybe that's just entirely wrong. I'm so excited for tomorrow though, Majinome. With that information that you found, I'm very bullish for this weekend to just get some good news out of Roaring Kitty. As Triple Q finally striking that $10. Apple, just as Majinome predicted. Apple being that big old pump and dump, just here to take people's money. Jimmy did end up coming down a little bit again, retesting this level 2773. This has been a decent level of support so far, but we haven't touched 20 yet, so feels like maybe we're going to be going down. The 1 minute MACD for GME did just shift red, so perhaps we are going to come down here further. Higher time frames not looking good at all either, so yep, I think we're just gonna come down. Just gonna go ahead and move my bar to 20. And we'll just wait for that. Siri getting completely smacked. IWM. Let's go see if we can find a good base for IWM. Oh god. Oh god. This will be so painful for people in the market if this comes true. 160? Not necessarily though. We do have higher levels of support. Alright, so it looks like the next level is going to be roundabouts 200, 201, 202. But after that's about $10 below that as well, so we're going to see when it finally starts losing momentum on the downside. If I had to make a prediction, I think that the market makers are going to want to make the most amount of pain possible in this one because of what is most likely coming next month. Cannot stress enough, be very careful with that. Do not pull that trigger too early for those rate cuts. Triple Q just coming down so fast. Oh my goodness. Triple Q lost $2 in the last 5 minutes. We're probably just gonna watch the ETFs all day, frankly, because AMC and GME are so boring. SPY. I mean, obviously we'll still watch those other ones too, but these are at least a little more interesting. They're at least moving. Jimmy trying to push below our line. Jimmy actually did succeed at pushing below our line a minute ago, but it is still holding. What can we go find? What's Domino's doing? Bet you Domino's is doing okay. Probably dying with the rest of the market, but I bet you it's holding up halfway okay. Yeah, I mean, frankly, you know, compared to the rest of the market, it's showing like it wants to try mostly staying up. Currently at 421, definitely slightly down, but holding these higher levels far better than most of the market. Chewy, on the other hand, though, intraday lows of 22.10. Chewy getting destroyed. AMC probably coming down. Nope. Looks like Chewy and AMC did actually properly detach finally. Felt like they were in the middle of detaching all of yesterday, but they were still kind of close. Now it does look like they have properly detached. Oh my. Oh my. Intel down 30%. Holy. Intel down 30%. Oh my goodness. They are destroying people's lives. That is just a crazy drop too. People who were like trying to hold strong and still believe in Intel during yesterday. You know, it only dropped from 31 to 29. Still very reasonable to think that that could reverse. Then as soon as the day ended yesterday, plummet. Massive plummet. Dropped $4 right at 4 p.m. And that's just been dropping ever since. Today we're currently at $20.51. Let me go see if I can dig that stuff up here for you real quick. I'm just gonna go around all the information until I come across what you asked. It's on one of these tabs. I just don't remember which one it is. Wasn't it this one? Options chain, yeah. Or I thought it was. That's weird. I swear, when I come to the screen on Chart Exchange, Option Change, it usually has Max Payne there. It's so weird. I don't know how to get to it. I have to type it in every time. AMC, Chart Exchange, Max Payne. And then I type it in, and it brings me to that exact page. Look, Option Chain. So yeah, we are still showing $5 for AMC every single week for the next 8 weeks. And then it does start to drop down after that, and then it, according to this, you know, it does raise in June 2020, 2025. Definitely, you can't read into that too much, but just saying. What else did you ask? Today's calls. Okay, we'll get to that here soon. Put call ratio for this week is 0.26. I will try to find today's here soon. Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm trying to accumulate my stock resources because I have a lot of things that I've used historically, but not a lot that I trust these days. I feel like more and more I'm trusting less and less random websites, and so I appreciate that. You know, things like this does look very reliable. Appreciate it. Let's go keep jumping around. Let's go check out GME's max pain real quick. Yeah, see, I did it again. I went right to this tab. I have no idea how to get back. Maybe it's this. There it is. Okay, cool. Max pain for this week is still 2350 with a put call ratio for the week of 0.38. We are 12% down from max pain. I do think we're going to recover. I mean, I don't see why that if they can control the stock as hard as they can, as hard as they are, I don't see any reason why we're not going to go back up towards 23 before the end of the day. Maybe 2250. Last week, I thought we were going to hit it perfectly on max pain, and we didn't, so I'm lowering my estimate a little bit this week. Maybe we're only going to get 2250 or 23. But again, I don't think that they're going to want to lose that much money by being that far away. Unless they're the ones that skewed the other half of the ratio just massively, and they bought all the puts, which I suppose is possible. Sorry, I just happened to stumble across Rory Kittinger's chart here. Just thought I'd look real fast. Gosh, volume is so incredibly low, but volume does really match how low it was in the past before we had our big blast off. If not even looking like it could be a little lower than back then. Yeah, God, it's so low. Can't even really see that bar for the monthly. Given we just started, I suppose. .51% of the volume for AMC is off exchange today. Only 46% off exchange for GME today. Surprising. Whoa, put call ratio for the market is 1.367. There is a tremendous amount of puts in the market today. Makes me think that they're gonna rig it and make it go up. Let's go check that again. We are recovering. Let me go see how long it was, if I can figure this out, how long it was since it shot up. Yeah, so right at 9:30 is where this started flooding in. We were already pretty much at high levels at 9:30, but there has been so much put volume since 9:30. Just a substantial jump. Really makes me think that the market makers aren't going to want to push it down. However, the way things are going and the way that GME and AMC could be possibly about to do something, and the fact that they're very under, maybe they can't help it. Maybe they just have to push it down. Maybe the market has to come down. Remains to be seen. Check out the threshold list here real quick since we're here. See if there's anything that catches our eye. Peggy's on here, we knew that. SPWR. Doesn't look like there was any substantial changes to the reg show today. I don't think I need this. Crypto bubbles. Crypto looking awful today. Really quick, let's just go take a peek into Bitcoin really fast. From the looks of things, Bitcoin is very down on the day. Again. Actually, not as bad. Still not really recovered back to where we were, but we were getting all the way down to 63,000 yesterday, and we are currently trading at 64.7 with a recent high of 65.5. So it does look like we are reversing back to the upside. Dow Jones still coming down hard. Yeah, I just think that I don't think they're going to keep up the market. I don't think they're going to rig it. I think the market looks like it's coming down way too hard. This is the sell-off I've been waiting for. I had a lot of puts in June. I thought that I didn't think we were going to wait 2 months for this. But those rate cuts were screwing that prediction. SPY broke 530. We have not been at 530 for the in the SPY for quite a while now, not since the beginning of June. We're still dropping. Oh god, this is so bad for everybody else who's in any of these things that's affected by this. This is so terrible. There is not a lot of support that SPY has coming down here. Looks like the next level of support is going to be around 526. And we're breaking through that cleanly. No problems. Didn't even hesitate at 530. 530 should have been a more significant level as well. Maybe we're going to come back up, but it really doesn't look like it. The 1 minute does look like it's trying to curl back up though. Oh god, we're hitting higher. We're hitting lower lows though as I say it, so. It looks like we did actually try reversing already, which is what I was waiting for. So since we already did that, I think we're going down. This does look like... Yeah, it looks like we're going down. Did I answer your question? Was what I said about the put calls, was that what you were after, or did you want me to try finding specifically just AMC and GME? Give me a second here on that. Webull doesn't like does it show me that information? I think maybe it does. I just don't know how to get to it. Order flow? No, but that's nice. Most people's position is around $5.12. That's a cool chart. I've been meaning to look around Webull a little bit more. Not sure what the 647 is. What is this? Oh, is that the midpoint of where everybody's invested? A lot of people are stuck up here around $8. Okay. Sorry, I'm just going to click around these then, just to kind of remind myself what's in here. Gosh, I'm surprised that more analysts aren't calling for a buy on this. Shocking. You know, at least like somebody. I know that like most of the analysts are fake and paid off, but I'm surprised there's not somebody. Let's go see a different website. I'm not gonna crawl my way around Webull's website here. Let's see if I can find this. What am I reading? I just like Googled your question, and it says here that the put call ratio for GameStop was 21.71 on August 1st, and for AMC it was 0.24. Does that mean there's 21 times the number of one of those over the other? Am I reading that wrong? Oh, a ratio greater than 1 indicates a bearish sentiment. Oh, 'cause there's... Not sure if I'm... I don't think I understood that right the first time. I just feel like that 21.71 number isn't right. It just doesn't seem like it's the number. Otherwise, that's a lot of bearish sentiment. GME did end up pushing down below our line here. Still didn't get a new intraday low, but we're currently trading at $20.63, and it does look like we are continuing to lose strength. Looks like we're going to continue this downtrend. Apple is trying to make a small recovery here. After coming down from highs of 22 or 224.42. It's looking bullish. I know we said that we think that Apple is going to keep going down, but it's looking bullish right now. This could just be a bull trap though. Could just come up and retest these highs just to smack us back down. And again, if I were to look at the market and make an assumption based on that, I would say that this is going to be a trap. SPY did manage to push back up, currently back above the 530 level. Kind of what I was saying a moment ago, where I was surprised that the 530 level wasn't really supporting us. So does look like that is kind of coming true. Just kind of took us a drop a little bit below it before it started reversing. However, I think this will just be temporary. I've been seeing a lot of YouTubers like really believing in the market the last couple days. Like, I feel like a couple people thought that it was going to go up more today. They were going to get like kind of a bullish day after yesterday. I know Meet Kevin just said that he lost a lot of money on triple Qs because he thought it was going to go up, so he put a lot of money into calls for the triple Qs after the first big rundown. So a lot of people thought that it was going to go up. So maybe it still will. Maybe this will flip around. There's a ton of puts in the market. I can't stress that enough. There's a ton of puts in the market. If I were to base my decision purely on how many puts are in the market, I would call this the bottom for today. I would say that the market makers are going to start making it fly back to the upside to get people to close their puts and start buying more calls before they resume the heavy pushing to the down. Remains to be seen yet, though. SPY is not looking strong right now. Same with triple Qs. Did start pushing back up, but it still hasn't really retraced all that it lost. It's already losing steam to the upside. That being said, the 1 minute MACD is looking pretty healthy to the upside. The 3 minutes about to curl up. The 5 is curling up. Higher time frames, though, looking bad. Higher time frames, not looking good at all. Gosh, I can't believe the Dow Jones is dying so hard. Dow Jones is just getting annihilated. And you have those bigger numbers, it makes it so much more profound. Like, oh, 40,352 down to Basically lost 700 in the last day.
Children used to run and play. Look at all the mess we made. Guess I never know where it went wrong. Sometimes I feel like all that said.
SQQQ hit a new intraday high of 10.16, currently trading around $10. Looks like, I mean, I thought that SQQQ would be a great buy-in this whole time. I did have it for a while there, but I just wanted to make sure I got more of my AMC and GME. Kind of sad that I sold early, but I got a little nervous with the market, not gonna lie. I didn't want the FOMC to potentially screw me up, so I just played it safe. IWM really looking weak. IWM really not showing much strength at all. Lots of loss today. We still didn't hit those intraday lows again of 206.79, currently at 208, but it really looks like it's ready to start dropping down again here soon. And that is more or less confirmed by the higher time frames. Lower time frames though, however, the 1 minute is nice. 1 minute looks like it's doing okay. The 3 and the 5 are curling up. Could make the 10 and the 15 start to curl up here soon. Again, there is a ton of puts in the market, so I am not trying to declare that I am definitely right. It really could go either way from here. AMC has a green candle, but that's about all I can say about this. Just trading sideways. We'll probably go take a look around Reddit here in a moment here, see if we can just figure out anything fun for the day, since this is all just not looking good. Really quick though, let's go look at all of my stocks here and just see if there's anything significant standing out. Booru's been running a lot this week. Despite the market going down, Booru is one of the big gainers. Booru has gone up 400%. No, I'm sorry. Yes. No, that was right. 400%. This week. Rocket Money. That's interesting to me. Rocket Money is also doing good today. I was invested in Rocket Money a couple years ago. I was trading around like 11 or 12 a couple years ago. I'm surprised to see this thing go up so slowly. Really not much gain since then. Oh, I was looking at this one the other day because we had massive losses on this one yesterday. I thought, oh, maybe I'll buy in and get some like real quick gains, but no, this one continued to drop down. I did not buy in. 61% loss today. Actually, this might be an OTC stock though. I'm not really sure. G-Wave. G-Wave's another one that I used to like to trade not too long ago. I made some money on G-Wave, but that is looking not good. Down 23% in the day. NCPL down 20 cents on the day. NCPL is kind of one of those that I feel like might be a sleeper. I feel like NCPL could have a big reversal here one day. Oh. Yeah, it was just as I thought when I looked at this. I think NCPL just had a stock split. A reverse split, rather. 1 for 70. Yeah, so this just jumped up today. Kind of explains this massive drop to the downside, I suppose. I don't like the stock nearly as much anymore. AMC's daily MACD. It's so sad. I was so close yesterday. It's okay. We'll get it back next week. I would love to see lottery stocks end up being right, though, today. It'd be awesome if we just trade like this for a while, then towards the end of the day, we just start rocketing to the upside. Feels very possible. It really does feel possible, considering if there is something wild coming next week, maybe the market makers will want to get in front of that and just start buying in since they know it's coming. Spend the majority of this day trying to convince people to sell out, and then before it actually happens, before it actually closes for the day, maybe we'll go back up. Maybe an aftermarket thing. I haven't had a lot of faith in the aftermarket in a while, but again, if the market makers know, then it makes complete sense that they are going to want to. Alright, let's go take a look around here real quick. See if we can find anything that people are saying that might be interesting. I feel like I found something interesting yesterday. I think it ended up being a nothing burger when I read into it. But I was just like, I was trying to find Roaring Kitty's old X posts. So I was like trying to type stuff in and it wasn't giving it to me for the most part. But it did like make me stumble upon other people's posts. So I'm just going to do that again real quick. I don't know who this guy is, but he must have been a big one in the past. Oh, let's do latest though. It's just showing the top. Let's do latest. I don't know why it does that. To buy Roar. Let's go look at that really quick. I don't know anything about Roar. Watch it. It's probably going to be a crypto. Yeah, it's probably a crypto. A small part of me, if AMC and GME take off, a small part of me wants to try buying the kitty crypto. I'm not really big into crypto, though. Today is International Beer Day. I wonder if we're gonna see something tonight, maybe? Doesn't necessarily mean, though, that those beer glasses meant today, though. So far, it has not even been close to confirmed. There is no sign that today is the day for that. Oh, I forgot to post my link. Hold on, let's go do that. Sorry, let me close all this. Just let me be.
Swipe left, someone said something stupid. Swipe right, now I'm watching what you did. Backward down, now I'm at a disadvantage. Swipe left, someone but I think that it's worth it. I put my headphones on, I play my favorite song. I go to sleep and try again.
Oh! Are you talking? I just now saw your message. Maybe my... Let me go... Hold on, sorry, just give me 1 second. Let me just finish posting this link and then I will go check on that. I'm sorry if you were talking, if anybody was talking. I think I just gotta stop using this one chat that I've been using. Well, let me go check. I do have 2 chats open usually, so I can confirm this pretty quick. Oh my god, you guys have been talking. Yo, what's up, Wiserman? Late Surgeon, I'm sorry, everybody. Here, look, let me prove it to you again. I'm gonna stop using this chat. Hopefully this won't happen anymore. But you can see here, this is the chat that I use when I launch my streaming service. This is the chat that it comes with. This is the built-in chat for OBS. And you can see here, then obviously I have my other chat over here. I'm sorry, everybody. I thank you for messaging me, Majano. You're so great. Thank you. I would have been sitting here just sad for the next hour. And like, so thank you. Yeah, that's awkward. Thank you so much for that. All right, let me get rid of this chat then. I'm just going to stop now. We're just no longer going to use this chat ever again. That's now the second or third time it's locked up like that. All right, pulling this up. Let me scroll up before I read the front messages. My thoughts on Intel is that it looks terrible though today, but let me scroll up really quick and then I'll touch on that again here once I get down to it. I think it's a distractor. What's today's max pain? Okay, I think we answered that. And then we got that one. Yo, KP Plays in the house. KP Plays, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I don't know why the chat for OBS is so unreliable. Can you change it back to how it was yesterday? It was bigger and easier to see. Hold on, I think your Discord message elaborated on that a little bit. Let me find this out. What's different? Or is this not the same? I don't think... I'll tell you what I can do, though. Maybe this will make you happy. I assume you mean this, right? So I think what I can do is I can hit settings, and I can increase the size of the font, and I think that'll make you happy. I still have to catch up in chat, guys. I'm so sorry. But let me know if that's better. Oh, it's very grainy. I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, hopefully that's better though. Let me know if you can. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm never gonna use that chat again. Never again. I don't know why it was like that. Hey! What's up, hey? Welcome. And Mr. Winks. What up, Winks? I apologize, Winks. I don't have a lot of excuses for last night, other than the fact that when I first wake up, I can sometimes be a little more grumpy, and I just wasn't feeling it, and I didn't really want to elaborate on it. I was just kind of ready to end last night, so I just ended. I'm so sorry. How you doing though, man? Good to see you today. I am planning on streaming tonight, and I'll be in a great mood tonight. Good old Friday. I was just really tired last night, and I don't know, I was a little in my own head last night. Anyways, let's look at Intel really quick. I am shocked at Intel today, honestly. I cannot believe Intel dropped so hard as it did. Intel was on my list of stocks that I wanted to buy in June that I thought would run for a year. I was going to buy leaps on this. So I thought that, you know, after about 12 months or so, that this thing would be closer to 40 or 50. So the fact we're down to $20 now is shocking to me. Just a completely destroyed stock. This right here is why you probably don't want people managing your stocks for you right now, though, because some of this stuff was a little bit foreseeable with the entire market dropping. You know, I might not have pulled the trigger on this because I do think that GME and AMC are going to pull down the most of the market. Is that any better though for you, Majinon? Hopefully that fixed it for you. I did increase the font a little bit. Should be a tiny bit easier to read. Kind of looks grainy on my screen too. I don't know though. Let me zoom this in. Let me check one setting here really quick. Okay, yeah, so we are streaming at 1920 by 1080, so I don't know if maybe you want to increase the quality that YouTube is streaming to you, or maybe you are maxed out, but that would help. How long would you wait to grab some? Because they obviously are going to rebound. They are obviously going to rebound. I would wait, though, until you can see the overall market find a better base. Right now, everything is selling off. I mean, that's a massive drop, though. Let me go check news really quick. That's such a substantial, like 27% down. That's just bonkers. Let me go see if news. UBS cuts target price to 32 from 37, and that makes us drop 30%? I don't think so. $32 minutes ago. I think I could probably click on some of these to get a little bit better of an answer. after Q2 miss, job cuts, and weak guidance. Yeah, right there's... they must have just had their earnings. I wasn't paying too close of attention to Intel. Yeah, I mean, if they probably just had earnings. Okay, so to further elaborate on your question then, let's see if we can do a better job here. I mean, if I was going solely based off the price action and the news, I would say now is a good time. Because that is a monstrous drop to the downside. A monster of a drop downside, 25% down on a stock that is good. And the price action, you know, does seem like it found a base immediately and trying to push back up slightly. But let's look at the MACD is not going to be reliable, actually. Let's check, though. The 5-minute did just curl up. 10-minute is about to curl up. 15-minute is about to curl up. $20 about to curl up. Or is curling up. Is curled up. 30 minutes having some divergence. That could go red, but I don't think it will. And then the very high time frames, the daily, the 4-hour, the 2-hour are looking bad. I mean, realistically, the right answer for me to tell you is when this 2-hour curls up. That's the right answer. That's the safe answer. When you see the MACD on the 2-hour curl up, that is the safe answer on when is the right time. Everything else until that curls up is speculation. If you want me to keep an eye on them for you and call it out for you when I see it, I will do that. But in order for that 2-hour to curl up, it's either going to take, you know, decent amount of time, or the stock has to shoot up. And it's already kind of shooting up, so, you know, if you don't want to miss these gains, then, you know, maybe now's the time to pull the trigger. But if you want to be safe, wait for that 2-hour. Isn't Intel just firing 18% of staff? I mean, they also missed on earnings. They also had bad guidance. Guidance is like the forward-looking outlook, and a lot of stocks have been trading based on that guidance. So if they said that they are expecting a bad quarter coming up or are not going to meet projections by the end of the year, then that makes sense. Okay, yeah, absolutely, Eisman. Yeah, so learn your MACD, learn your RSI. Those are two very easy to learn indicators that are very helpful. You know, learn to look at your MACD on those higher time frames. 2-hour, the 4-hour, the 3-hour if you're feeling frisky. You know, the daily's also good, but not always necessary. But that 2-hour, the 4-hour are very good indicators if you're going to take a good trade. That sucks. I don't really notice when people are messaging me either on Discord, so my bad. So, sorry about that again. Alright, so... Let's go take a look around. If you want me to look at any more stocks, though, or try teaching you more, I'm more than happy to do so. Feel free to ask any questions or ask me to look at anything if you want. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing my thing. GME is curling back up on the 1-minute MACD. Does look like we had some weakness to the downside here. You know, learning to watch the trends on your stock too. You know, like, I don't draw my stuff very often because it just seems incredibly obvious to me. But, you know, watching trend lines and waiting for them to break is always a good idea. So here, you know, for GameStop, you know, we can see if we wanted to buy GameStop today, perhaps this would be a good spot to buy in because we did break this downward trend. But, you know, not necessarily. That's just an example for you of what you can do. AMC kinda has one too. Not as obvious, but kinda has one. But frankly, again, I expect AMC to just keep trading around $5. I'm not even gonna leave this here. I don't expect it to downtrend like that. IWM does look like it's gonna try to push up again. It has looked like it has properly found a base, perhaps for the day or at least the time being. It did have a pretty large drop today, so it makes sense that it's gonna want to start retracing. Definitely not financial advice though. Take nothing as I say as financial advice. Chewy also looking like it's getting a nice reversal here finally. After that intraday low of 21.87, we're currently trading at 22.34. Nice little push back up. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming in though. Hey, appreciate you coming in, Wiseman. Appreciate you coming in, Mr. Winks. I will, because of that, I will try to make sure that I stream tonight. I do think it'll end up being a long stream tonight since I don't have to work tomorrow. What is this? Where did this come from? Oh, that was the other line that I drew, but it looked vertical there. That's weird. That's annoying. Oh, I don't need these anymore. You know, learning to find your levels of support and things too. You know, here we can see that Intel did come down and touch right around this spot many times. And then it's been pushing up, making higher highs from there. Or, well, higher highs and higher lows from there. So far it's looking good. And again, the MACD does confirm that as well. 1 minute MACD is still green. It is curling down though, so we might be losing momentum to the upside. 3 minute looks good though still. So does the 5 and the 10's just about to curl up. So even though it looks like we might be losing momentum, we might not be. We might just be about to gain momentum. 1 hour and the higher time frame still curled down though. So it might just be a temporary push back up before we continue a downtrend until those properly confirm that the downside is subsiding. But yeah, I couldn't believe how much that dropped. That's crazy. Intel got crushed. There's barely any like the heavy hitter stocks that got crushed harder than that one. And frankly, the price target is still $32, so at least that one analyst's price target, that is. So, you know, it's still a great trade. Oh my god, Winks, by the way, your golf is suffering heavily. Down from 71 at the end of yesterday, now trading at 68.84. Big gap down on golf. Finally broke that uptrend on golf. Probably coming down from here. I don't think I'd realized that Domino's was DPZ. In fact, I feel like I could have swore that Domino's was just DP. I wonder if there's a logical reason why they didn't want that anymore. I'll leave it at that. Apple is pushing back up. Looks like we are retesting those intraday highs of 224.42. It's not looking good though. I'm not saying for sure we're going to get rejected here, but I think we're going to get rejected here. Where's Wolfie? Wolfie is usually a late riser. Wolfie usually wakes up around noon. I think he might be West Coast of the United States, but I'm not sure about that. But I do know he wakes up generally around this time or about another hour or two later. So hopefully we'll see him though. It's been nice to get to talk with Wolfie lately. It's very fun to have him be investing in the stock market. SPY showing more signs of weakness. SPY breaking back below this line that I have at 530.37. It is looking like we might make new intraday lows soon. That's crazy, man. I can't believe how fast the SPY dropped. We were trading at 550, 553 just 2 days ago. That's crazy. If this doesn't convince you guys that the market's rigged, I don't know what does. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Bitcoin selling off again. A big sell-off from where we were just looking to. We actually broke through this level at 63.8. Not looking good in the short term for Bitcoin. We still do got another level of support at 62.3. Or somewhere around there, maybe 62.5. Palantir. Palantir looking like it's still showing some decent strength. Palantir is down on the day, but considering we spent so long trading around $20 and we haven't retraced back to that yet, that is pretty good sign. Palantir did just recently hit a high of 29.83. I was invested in Palantir for a short time, gained a little bit on Palantir. Gosh, thanks for every stock, aside from ours, that was about to curl up on the MACD, because there's like none of them that are gonna be close anymore. All of them just got annihilated. Actually, though. The daily MACD for Chipotle did actually just curl up, though. Chipotle is one of those few ones in this market, though, that I do think is going to retain its decent strength. And so we could be seeing a run from Chipotle in the coming days. We did get a run out of Chipotle pretty much as we were curling up and into that MACD, curling up to green. So I don't know, maybe that was it, but it is possible we're going to end up getting more. 4-hour MACD did just curl down after hitting those highs, which is not a good sign. Yeah, no, actually, I don't think it's going up. AMC now knocked down all the way to 494. AMC just not gonna look good all day today. Just getting annihilated. On that note, let's go take a peek into AMC's short interest, see if Fintel's getting updated today.
I'll be here until the day that you leave me.
According to Fintel, they have 1 million short shares available and just returned 300,000 of them in the last 21 minutes, which just seems ridiculous to me. Cost to borrow all the way back down to 305. Started the day at 4. Still very elevated though from recent levels.
When I'm with you, I know I'm safe beside your arms. I'll make sure that you won't ever feel lonely.
GME, on the other hand, has 2.7 million short shares available. Looks like they just used 200,000 21 minutes ago. Current cost to borrow at 0.36, down from 0.38 yesterday. Gosh, they want this down so bad. It really makes me think there's something next week. They want this down so bad. Like, 21 minutes ago, we barely had any run. And then they're still dumping on it. It's probably this. Bullish candle showing right now for GME. Could be pushing up in the short term. I don't have any confidence in GME though today based on everything that's been going on this week. Amy coming back down 493. My golly. That sucks. I haven't looked at my stuff yet today. I'll make a look. That's crazy though. The calls that I bought yesterday, I bought in around 5:30. They haven't moved a penny in all of this downward price action, which is just another bullish sign for next week. Hold on, what? Oh. Really, really, really looking forward to next week. Really, really. Let me just go take a peek into a couple other things I gotta keep an eye on today. I also forgot to call my doctor. I'm clearly not very excited to do that though. Gosh darn it, I'm getting irritated about Patreon. I don't understand. They're making me so mad. They told me yesterday that my money should be in my account by the end of yesterday. And then at the end of yesterday, I messaged them like, hey, still not there. You think you can help me out? And he was like, oh, just wait. It's just keep waiting. Let me know tomorrow if it's in there. Well, if it's not in here today and it's not showing any sign that it's even trying to get in there today. At least yesterday it said that they were processing something. Today it's just like, cool. I have to wait all of today to let him know before he's even going to try to help me.
Gone somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much too bare.
Looking back in on Intel now, since we talked about it last, what can we surmise based on the price action since then? We did end up actually coming back down. Just kind of as I thought. You know, if you don't get that confirmation from the higher time frames and the 2 hour, the 1 hour, you really got to be very careful with your trade here. That was just some temporary gains to the upside, and but we are still holding higher levels. That being said, we are holding higher levels from our push up here, so definitely not bullish, not bearish yet rather, but something to keep an eye on. A little bit risky. If I was trying to play with maximum safety, I still would wait to pull the trigger on this one. Looking at the time frames to make a decision, the 1 minute curled down a while ago, and it doesn't look like it's subsiding yet. Or looks like it's subsided just a tiny bit, but still could go either way. Yeah, it's just a wait and see. Everything about this tells me that, like, everything I know about this company, though, tells me it's a great buy here. But price action, you know, there would be probably a better buy-in spot, but frankly, if anybody was trying to go long Intel, this is a great level no matter what, I think. Be shocked if they keep downgrading the price target, though, further. Gosh, who buys puts? So, well, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. Never mind.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way.
Are out of the money. Tons even higher here at 30. Oh, hey, we're back. My internet reconnected. That's good. Sorry about that again, everybody. I don't know why my internet isn't being reliable today. Again. AMC, new intraday low of 489. AMC bleeding out terribly. I think this is just them trying to shake people loose, though. Max Payne's $5. I think we will probably end very close to that. It's crazy just how much strength they have today, though. Like, yesterday, it felt like they wanted to push it down. Couldn't even get it below 515 or 520. Here we are, 489. Ugh, I'm getting tilted. Man, AIU had that big run a couple days ago. Put AIU on my radar, but now we are coming down hard on AIU, currently at $3.23.
But we got sticks for real. We looking out for the opposition. We don't do this for mass appeal. Don't make me blast still. I put in work, no fly in the mirror. They want me to lose, but I can't. Mama shed like 1,000 tears. I can't do that shit to waste. I pull up in Mercedes. Next year you gon' see me pull up in the race. All I do is ball hard. Mama told me, boy, make sure you tie up your legs. Hey, when I was down bad, boy, I got on my knees. I started to pray. Now I'm breaking bread with my young vet. Where's you was a part of the gang? No, now we getting paid every single day. Yeah, I was hustling. I could turn an 8 to a 20.
Snapchat's another one. I heard good things out of Snapchat. I think Snapchat had earnings yesterday, and they must have been terrible. I don't understand why Weeble has such a hard time updating when the recent earnings are supposed to be the... You're failing me, Weeble. I think that after AMC and GME do its thing, I might try switching to Moo and give that a try here in the future. I don't know if any of you guys use Moo, but seems like it could have potential. Maybe I'll also try doing TradingView. I'm not really sure yet. I just know a lot of people really like TradingView. DJT coming to life. Holy cow, what the hell happened to DJT? They released a TV streaming platform. Truth Plus? Ugh. Internet died again. I don't even know if you guys heard me a moment ago. DJT's going crazy. I'm getting tilted. Okay, I don't know, I'm gonna make some drastic decisions here in a moment. Okay, I don't know, I'm gonna...
Yeah. Shawty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, yeah. They scared of what I know. Told you the budget, yeah. I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, yeah. A lot of people back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. Yeah, I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. Yeah, I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. Yeah, I'm on the way, I'm on my way. Yeah. Tripping over my flows. Yo. Yeah. Shawty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a goat. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna be back.
Shout out my bros, this right here deserves deserves a toast, yeah. A lot of people back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. Yeah, I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. Yeah, I'm on the way, I'm on my way. Yeah. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. Yeah. Shawty loves it, yeah, loves that I'm a goat. Yeah.
Where the bass gets moved, couple hits to the face. I know that I need time now, yo, I gotta go and find my way. My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. Unless you heard it from me, then you ain't heard it from me. Got it from me, all the energy extra. Where the bass gets moved, couple hits to the face. I know that I need time now, yo, I gotta go and find my way.
Hey, Majno, welcome back. I don't know. I want to go get a Jello though, because Jello makes everybody happy. AMC did manage to push back up from 489, currently at 496. Not really anything exciting to see there, but at least we do kind of got a little bit of excitement today, even though I'm not really in love with DJT stock, but DJT coming to life. Anybody wants DJT? This thing's skyrocketing. I mean, honestly, I would be very hesitant to buy around this level, but it is one of the only ones that's skyrocketing with good news. But I guess I missed it for about an hour.
Why they wanna move like that? Why they wanna move like that? Why you want gone? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard?
Everything getting crushed. SPY new intraday low of 528.66. Continuing to look like it is weak and struggling. I am not convinced this is the bottom yet either. Frankly, actually, realistically, I would imagine that we would be more likely to go to my next line here before we do get a proper reversal. Intel still managing to push up. Intel could actually have found its proper base. Intel is looking strong. We'll check those higher time frames, 2 hour, the 4 hours. Still hasn't curled up, but it's looking good. The 1 hour is starting to curl up. Definitely not anything guaranteed here. It still hasn't even retraced to these other recent highs. So it could just curl back down here very soon. Not even this recent high. Even being a little nicer about it. Actually, I guess it did retrace just to there. Not a great sign. Wow, UVXY up to 40 now. UVXY looking great. I've been thinking about starting to use the UVXY to invest, but I wasn't really convinced yet because although it does move more than the VIX, it hasn't moved too much. Well, sorry everybody, my internet just died again. It did just recover again. I might be about to throw in the towel here today. I'm not really sure.